beautiful music was the soul song performed and written by Jennifer McLean, Masterworks Healing. My name is Lee Collver-Richards. I'm the emcee of Conversations with Love. This show was recorded live at the Bati Bazaar in Phoenix, Arizona, in celebration of the Ethiopian New Year, September 11th, 2021. Maskel, we are ready for you to lead us in our opening prayer.
All right. Almighty Father, bless our works, that we may lead man and woman into thy king mansion. May we never falter, but continue to grow in thy strength day by day in the love of the universal word. Selah. Amen. Blessed.
Well, we are doing the traditional coffee ceremony. It's a New Year. Anytime you have guests, you make coffee in Ethiopia. You can make it 3 times a day, and you do it all the same way from scratch. So we just started roasting coffee, and we are in progress of brewing it. And in the meantime, we have conversation, and you're here. So we're continuing to do that. And today, the special ceremony is for Ethiopian New Year. My grandma is making coffee and wearing the traditional clothing, and so is here my sister, our friends, and mother. Enkukatash is a given name, I guess, by girls who really pump themselves up for an Ethiopian New Year. So we dress up in traditional clothing. You see my grandma sitting at the main coffee table. Next to her is our family friend. She's also dressed in traditional clothing. In the corner, you see my sister Paui, and she is also dressed in traditional clothing. My mother is still running around like usual. As usual, she's running around getting things together for the holiday. You see the big traditional whole wheat bread made in home. It was wrapped in a banana leaf. Now it came out of the oven ready to be cut. And I guess the man of the house would be the one cutting the bread. I might get a chance today.
Haile Maskel, please come to the stage.
Yes, I.
Welcome. So we're going to let the coffee brew, and we will come back to the coffee ceremony momentarily. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Haile Maskel, Jamaican musician and reggae artist who I met nearly 40 years ago when he made his album Let's Make It. And many of those signature songs are on the Hummingbird Communications YouTube channel, which is Echoes of Jamaica. Maskel, would you like to talk a little bit about what we're seeing today and how it relates to your culture as well?
Look, been very, very, like the number one place for the Rastafarian movements, you know? How I come to link with Ethiopia is through my dad and the church. So, you know, how we grew up, I was christened as a Catholic, and then my dad leave the Catholic, he become a Seventh-day Adventist, and then he leave that, and then he does become a hermit and just like Rasta. So I asked him that I need a church, you know, I want to go to a church to get the vibes, and he say, well, the only church you should go to is the Ethiopian after that. So, but it's not here yet. So whenever the Ethiopian Orthodox Church come to Jamaica, that's where you should go. And when it come in 1970, yeah, man, I went there, and then that linked me with His Majesty, the Rastafarian movements, you know. So and this day, like every Ethiopian New Year's Day, will have bingi. all the Rastas would come together, 300 Rastas, bring all their drum, we cook and burn the Holy Sacrament, which is herb, marijuana, and chant, praise songs of Ethiopian and Nyabingan glory unto the King, His Majesty, So that's where my journey come. You look behind me, I got the King and from Ethiopia. He's under the sheepskin. That's straight up. I got my crucifix here on the bottom, and my drums. So I always keep that Ethiopian tradition around, even though I'm not in Jamaica again, where the brethren come together and chant. Because one time when I just moved to LA, we used to have it, but then because we used to burn the fire, because the thingy, we have to have the fire burning. Well, the city shut us down. Say the drum was too loud, so now we have to go to a special park, which is Lamert Park, and every Sunday that's where the drummers come and drum. But it's not really Nyabingi, it's everything in Africa totally. So so man, my love of Ethiopia is just deep,
Well, let me put you and Fassil together so you can talk to him, because Arizona and California are not too far apart. So Fassil, go ahead and unmute and have a conversation with Maskel. Haile Maskel, please meet Fassil Yunka.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Nice
I
to meet
can't.
you, sir.
Oh, blessed I.
Thank warriors are different,
But
we're still warriors.
Yeah, the true priests. Yeah. So
It's great that to see you're representing the culture there in the background. I don't even have those collections you have. It's beautiful.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Have a lot, man.
I was raised when Ethiopia had the shape, the map you have behind you, but
Yeah.
through the lifetime, Eritrea was, independent country now, and the shape is different. We have moved on, but that's historic map you have there. Very beautiful.
Yeah, that's original. I have that for the past over 25 years.
Who gave you the name Haile Maskel? Like, is it your parents or?
So when
Haile Maskel means, I'm sure, but I just want to explain it to others. It's a good word for Haile Maskel is power of the cross, and it's beautiful. And I just wonder how you got to it.
Well, when I was in 1972, I was baptized in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church by Abba Leke Mandefro, later become Abba Yisa, and he gave me the name Haile Maskel. But it was so funny because when I baptized, I didn't stay to get my name. I went up to the mountain for 2 years and stay up in the mountain. And the tradition I was on, I was telling my brethren, I'm going back for my name to the church. And they say, yeah, what name do you think the name gonna be? And I say, it gotta be something with the cross, man, because I do everything they say Christ do on the cross up in the mountain. I fast for 5 days and 5 nights without any food or eating from the river and stuff. So when I come back, I went to the priest and said, I need my name. And he said, go to the church and let the Christian tell your name and the history of it. And then they told me that my name is Haile Maskel, power of the crucifix and all the explanation. Yeah, power of the crucifix, Haile Maskel, the greatest lover in the world.
Beautiful. I would like to share my middle name as well. When I was baptized, my name is Kimfa.
Yes, I.
So yeah, everybody has who's been baptized in Orthodox Christian some given name. It's Haile Maskel. It's my baptist name.
Your name is Haile Maskel.
Sorry, it's yours, Haile Maskel. Mine is Kimfa.
Yes, I.
Yes.
What's it mean? What's the meaning of it?
Meaning, Kim means the wings of Saint Michael.
Saint Michael.
The wings of Saint Michael.
Yeah. Yeah, the powerful archangel. Warrior. I told you were a warrior.
Peaceful warriors is what we're all about. This is conversations with love. That's what we're talking about. Bringing down any barriers that would oppose us from learning more about all the beautiful cultures of the world.
Yeah, because his name is his job is to erase all the negativity. That's what your name means, Michael. You erase all the negative energy from people all around and bless people and help people. So, we're on the same path, humanitarian to the fullest.
Maskel, we've lost Fassil's, he lost his video. So what I'd like to do now is go to his grandmother and Leah and ask them to have the ceremony. But before we do, Maskel, why don't you play us a little song?
Yeah, I should. You want the road call or something else?
Yes.
When the road is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the road is called up yonder, I'll be there. Gonna put on my robe. I'm trying to Zion. Gonna put on my robe. No more to roam. Gonna put on my robe. I'm trying to Zion. Gonna leave this hand. No more to roam. When the road is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the road is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the road is called up yonder, you got to be there. When the road is called up yonder, you gotta be there. Some call him Jesus, I call him love. What that? Some call him Jesus Christ, I call him Rastafari. Some call him Allah, I call him Jah. Some call him Buddha now, I call him Allah. And when the road is called up yonder, I'll be there. Yes. When the road is called up yonder, you got to be there. When the road is called up yonder, you got to be there now. When the road is called up yonder, you got to be there. On the 12th tribe of Israel, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Dan, Zebulun, Gad, Asher, Naphtali, Joseph, and Benjamin, 12th tribe of Israel. Don't want no trouble. I wanna be into double. Don't wanna linger. I don't wanna mash my finger. Don't want no worries. I can stand the strain. Don't want no sorrow. I wanna live tomorrow. You see, When the road is gone up yonder, you got to be there, yes. When the road is gone up yonder, you gotta be there. When the road is gone up yonder, you gotta be there now. The road is gone up, the road is gone up yonder. You gotta be there. 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 When the road is gone up yonder. Yes, you gotta be there. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sila. Rastafari. Respando. Wadada.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I hope everyone was able to hear that beautiful song, Roll Call by Haile Maskel, Calling All the Ones. We are going to go into the coffee ceremony. People are lining up out at the door. Fassil is multitasking. So I'm going to pause your video for a moment, and Mark is going to take it over to Fassil's grandmother and the coffee ceremony. We'll be back.
Good, I watch it.
We'll be back with Haile Maskel and more music in a moment.
Giving me the pre-honor. My mother is ready. The coffee has been brewed right now. She's waiting for it to steep. Pretty much, the beans will settle slowly, and the fine coffee will rise. And once she's confident enough that's done, she will start pouring the cups, and the young one in the house will start sharing the cups around, starting with the oldest one in the circle. We usually do sit in a big circle, so we are kind of sitting in a circle right now. So it's working out well. So yeah, the progress goes as soon as the first cup starts brewing, we'll start cutting the coffee, the bread. Sorry. Once the bread is cut, the bread and the coffee will be kind of shared around, and composition will continue. There's no other extra. You will have to kindly give feedback on her coffee tastes. In Tigrinya, which she speaks the native languages, you would say tumbun, tumbun, so as soon as you get the first taste, you have to acknowledge how good it is and let her know. Other than that, she laughs at everything. Anyhow, the incense is burning just to upgrade the atmosphere. The dress she's wearing is, as you can see, it's decorated with the Aeiya Ra, or the daisy flower, which as soon as Maskaram, or the first month of our first month of the year comes, the blooming season starts. That's the most shiny flower you see everywhere in the country. So everybody wants to have it in their hand or in their home. So you don't see it much right now in Arizona, so we have it in pictures. But yes, this is it. The coffee ceremony is gonna continue. The first brew is the original brew. We have 3 sessions of the same pot. So once the first pot is through, we add pretty much the same water into it, rebrew it, and then you get a milder version of the coffee. But and then each session has a name. The third one will come, and it's the May Abon. The first one is Abon, Baraka. The second one, Kalaiti, Baraka, Daraja. That's the third. Aratinya man? Kalai, Salsai, Daraja. Okay. She speaks Tigrinya more, so she has it in broken down. There's even a fourth one, is a rewarding one. If it still tastes well, we go on to the fourth one. But the most important one is the first one, of course. Abol is the initial it will be also the most strong and most aromatic.
Lovely. I hope that everyone can see where I am sitting right in front of the raw beans. I think this is probably 15 pounds of coffee right here. So this is the raw beans that your mom starts with, yes?
Yes, that's a raw coffee. We have two types over there. One is from the region Sidamo, and the other one is from the region of Yirgachefe. They're very close to each other, but different elevation. By the size and the region, you will know what the taste might deliver. But you don't need, this will be maybe a good year supply. You just need maybe a handful to do the first session. If you do one session of coffee, depending on how large you're growing. But yeah, it goes wild. It lasts for a while. The bag is 5 pounds.
Wow, that's beautiful. And for those of you who don't know, the coffee bean actually has a red coating, doesn't it, on the plant?
Yes. I have an image somewhere around the room. It looks like a red berry. To start, it's green, and as it starts to ripe, it will turn into red, and you can actually taste it. You can. It's very sweet when you just eat it. You can eat the shell, the hull, but then the beans will be taken out and dried. It will go through different processes, and the more process it goes through, the more unique and flavorful it gets.
That's incredible. Now, I can't see very closely your grandmother's table. I wonder if the cameraman could go in, and she's actually roasting the beans and brewing the coffee right there on this little table?
Yes, she has gone through the roasting process already. As she roasts, she also takes, feels the sensation. It's a little tease, so it goes through your nostrils. You have to be around when that happens, and it's part of the ceremony. Once she's done roasting, she will take around the bean, and as it steams around the circle where everybody gets to take it in, the blessing as well. So it's not just quickly roasting and let's go down to stamping or grinding it and brewing it. It's all like part of the whole ceremony.
A beautiful ritual.
It's a calling. Back home, it's a calling. As soon as the coffee starts roasting, oh wait, someone already started. I don't have to do it. Now you know where the coffee ceremony is gonna happen by the incense and the coffee roasting, and you get kind of invited already by default.
990.
Okay, it's busy. There are literally people lining out at the door for this special holiday, and the phones are starting to ring because you open shop in about 20 minutes, don't you?
That's right. Yes, the calls are coming to make sure they have their injera and all their needs. Today is going to be a busy day. We are getting ready for it. We are happy to have you anyhow. I wish you could stay around even after that and witness it all. But let's try to መቅዳት መጀመር እንችላለን። እሺ ልጥራችሁ. Let me get my mother so we can actually we have to have everyone present so we can cut the bread and start.
Why don't we, and he's delivering to people outside. Why don't we go back to Haile Maskel and ask him to sing us a song while we wait for this beautiful family to share this tradition with us.
All right, this one is from my latest album and Bandcamp named Make It Acoustic. And they say, sing a little song for me. Sing a little song for me. Can we get along? Sing a little song for me. Can we get along? Nothing can be wrong with true love. Nothing can be wrong. Nothing can be wrong with true love. Nothing can be wrong. Sing a little song for me. Can we get along? See, sing a little song for me. Can we get along? Nothing can be wrong with true love. Nothing can be wrong. See, nothing can be wrong with true love. Nothing can be wrong. There's so many tales with deception and disguise, just to get us on our knees. They're telling us these lies. But sing a little song for me. Can we get along? Say, sing a little song for me. Say, can't we get along? Nothing can be wrong with true love. Nothing can be wrong. No, nothing can be wrong with true love. See, nothing can be wrong. Sing a little song for me and let us get along. Come sing a little song for me. Let us all get along. See, nothing can be wrong with true love. See, nothing can be wrong. See, nothing can be wrong. True, nothing can be wrong. With love and understanding, we educate ourselves to live a better life. That's what we all need. So sing a little song for me. Can't we get along? Say, sing a little song for me. Can't we get along?
Thank you, Maskel.
Nothing can be
Well,
wrong.
and you see these beautiful women bringing you your coffee and your bread.
Nothing can be wrong. There's so many tales with deception and disguise, just to get us on our knees. Say, tell us all these lies, but sing our song for me. Let's just get along, and you see, sing a song for me. Let us get along, and you see, nothing can be wrong. So nothing can be wrong. Truly, nothing can be wrong. Truly, nothing can be wrong. Wadada, wadada.
I'll have a cup of coffee on you, Haile Maskel.
Yes, sir.
I'll have one. I'll have one on you.
Yes, sir. When I come here, man, we come in someone daughter.
Sounds great.
Eat
Sounds great.
some food, yeah.
We'll be here. We'll be here. We'll start brewing. You'll be a guest every time a guest comes. This is our dessert. This is our red carpet. So you know.
Yes, I know. Ethiopia, yeah. Ethiopia, yeah.
Family, for sharing this very sacred and beautiful tradition. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much. What a
It's brother.
blessing. I mean, everyone, this is the first time we all meet, and look at this hospitality and kindness of sharing a culture of many, many moons away. How far Ethiopia be from us now, but we are all together here, joined in Arizona and California and Oregon and other parts of the world with the audience. And thank you live on Facebook for coming. Fassil, is there anything that you would like to offer before we sign off?
Well, you know, I hope there time comes where we can still we can sit around a big circle again and celebrate. And but also always felt guilty celebrating Ethiopian New Year or 9/11. So I also want to go back and say that we think of all the lost lives back in 2001, I believe, that we are happy sometimes when it switches off in leap year into September 12th, then we don't feel as guilty to celebrate 9/11. It just happens to be that 9/11 happened on that day. However, it's also, you have to see as it's a new beginning. So as soon as it's September 12th, we start a new day and look back and appreciate that we have today, that we have each other today, and that we should, you know, appreciate each other and go on.
Yes, sir. Bless, bless. True sound. True sound.
Beautifully said. Thank you very much for that loving prayer. And it is so wonderful that you are honoring everyone and we are bringing life together. And the coffee is so good. And what do you call coffee in Amharic?
Bunna.
Bun.
Bunna in Amharic. Bun in Tigrinya. Yeah. Yes.
India.
It's almost close to the color brown, maybe.
Beautiful. And then this bread you call injera?
The bread, this is not it. The flat bread is injera. This one is called dufo dabo. It's only made for big holidays. Injera is a daily spoon and plate and bread at the same time. That is we make that at home. I can bring it and show you soon, but yeah, that's a little bit more. It's almost like a naan or tortilla, but fermented and mostly made out of teff flour.
Okay.
This is whole wheat and so many other spices, but teff is the flour we use for injera, particularly. We are here on 15th Avenue McDowell intersection, northwest corner. It's 1510 West McDowell, unit number 4. We are tucked in the corner, but you'll find us. Or you might smell us if we are baking.
Enkukatash, Happy New Year, melikami Samet, and many, many thanks to all of you.
Wow. But we would like to say Happy New Year in a few different languages we know.
Yes.
My sister is coming to help us do that.
Wonderful.
Welcome, Samet. How are you? Say happy birthday in other languages now. You have the chance.
first. እንኳን አደረሳችሁ ለኢትዮጵያን ኤሪትሪያን አዲስ ዓመት መልካም ዓመት ይሁንልን እመኛለሁ። ሰላም ያድርሰን። Dutch. Okay, so look at New Year.
Beste wensen.
Beste wensen for alle Ethiopiërs and mensen.
I guess that was the 3 languages we grew up with. That was Dutch. We used to live in Holland, and we learned Dutch there. Ich habe auch ein bisschen Deutsch gelernt. Beste wensen voor iedereen. Allemaal.
Hold on, the children, them won't move. Hold on, the children, them won't be fooled. Come the battle getting hotter, them won't be moved. Say the battle getting sweeter, them won't be Selassie, I getting clearer now, them want to move. Zion getting nearer, them want to fool. It was written down there by the prophet Marcus Garvey. None of our seed shall suffer. Oh no. I and I now let go. And I and I now let go. Hold on, the children, them won't remove you. Hold on, the children, them want to